An integrated pest management program is needed for all operations. Beyond being unsightly to customers, pests damage food, supplies, and facilities. The greatest danger from pests is that they can spread diseases, including foodborne illnesses. Once pests have entered the operation in large numbers, an infestation, they can be difficult to eliminate. Developing and implementing an integrated pest management program is the key. An IPM program uses preventive measures to keep pests from entering the operation. It uses control measures to eliminate any pests that get inside, and will be successful if you work closely with a licensed pest control operator. The basic rules of an IPM program are denying pests access to the operation, denying pests to food, water, and shelter, and working with that licensed pest control operator. To prevent pests from entering with deliveries, use only approved reputable suppliers. Check all deliveries before they enter your operation, and refuse any shipments that have pests or signs of pests. To prevent pests from entering through doors, windows, and vents, make sure that you screen off all windows and vents with small enough screening that nothing larger than a mosquito can get in. Also, install your self-closing devices and door sweeps on all doors so that they close as quickly as possible. Repair gaps and cracks in door frames and thresholds. Use weather stripping on the bottoms of doors that don't have those thresholds. Install air curtains above and alongside doors, and keep all exterior openings tightly closed. To prevent pests from entering through the pipes, use concrete to fill holes or sheet metal to cover openings around pipes. Make sure your facility is completely secured. Install screens over ventilation pipes and ducts on the roof. Cover floor drains with hinged grates to keep out the rodents. To prevent pests from entering through floors and walls, rodents often burrow into buildings through decaying masonry or cracks in foundation. They move through floors and walls the same way. So seal all cracks in floors and walls using a permanent sealant recommended by your PCO or regulatory authority. Seal spaces or cracks where stationary equipment is fitted to the floor using an appropriate sealant or concrete depending on the size of the space. Deny pests food and shelter and garbage. Pests are attracted to damp, dark, dirty spaces. A clean operation offers them no food or shelter, so the stray pests then might think they can thrive and multiply in a kitchen using your trash. So throw out your garbage quickly and correctly. Keep garbage containers clean and in a good condition, and keep your outdoor containers tightly covered. Clean up spills around garbage containers immediately, and wash your containers regularly. Deny pests food and shelter and recyclables as well. Store them correctly in clean pest-proof containers, and keep them as far away from the building as regulations allow. Deny pests food and shelter through good storage practices. Store all food and supplies quickly and correctly, keeping them at least 6 inches off the floor and away from walls. Rotate products using the FIFO method so pests can't settle and breed. Deny pests food and shelter through good cleaning practices. Clean up food and spills immediately. Clean your toilets and restrooms as often as needed. Train staff to keep lockers and break areas clean. Keep your cleaning tools and supplies clean and dry. Store your wet mops on hooks rather than on the floor. And empty water from buckets to keep from attracting rodents. And much more. Deny the pests food and shelter on the grounds and in outdoor dining areas. Maintain the grounds by mowing the grass and pulling the weeds and covering outdoor garbage containers. Remove any uneaten food and dirty dishes from the tables. Clean spills as quickly as possible. Don't feed the birds or wildlife. Install electronic insect eliminators or zappers away from food, customer, staff, and even serving areas. And call your PCO to remove any hives or nests you may find. Pests such as flies will still get into your operation even if you try to prevent them. Remember that flies feed on garbage and waste, and we learned in Chapter 2 they can spread the pathogens such as the Shigella bacteria. So pests, again, will get into your operation even if you try to prevent them. They hide in delivery boxes and even ride in on a staff's clothing or personal belongings. It is extremely important to spot signs of pests and determine which type you are dealing with. When you detect pests, record the date, time, and location, and inform your PCO immediately. Early detection allows the PCO to start treatment as soon as possible.